but it's a Kaja, not that tanky compared to Grok. Huh.
Wow,
What do you think,
wow.
Rico?
Huh.
Okay,
This is-
Mirko-san.
I think this is a very interesting draft here, Shepin.
Yeah, for sure. Now, let's see though what the stat is saying right now. It's a 5.5 for Navi. So overall, they are favored in terms of both counter edicts and also lineup rating, which bodes well for the next game here. A chance to close this one out. The last match of week number 3 is gonna be TLID versus Navi. Who will it favor? Can TLID prolong this to game number 3 and finally take a W for themselves in season 16? We will witness it in the Land of Dawn.
Let's see. Land of Dawn, here we go. You mentioned it, Shepin. Will this be the final game of the week as we enter the playground? It was Navi's playground, game 1, but will it be the same here, game 2? Or perhaps with the adjustments with the classic. Mirko mentioned it, old school Kaja carry combo, the KK combo.
Yeah.
Will TL force game 3?
The new versus the old, man. Kaja versus Kalea, the actual good Kaja now, you know, not just reliant on divine judgment, but also has a ton of healing, a gap closer that's way better than the second skill of Kaja too. Concussive Blast for Endoryu, so he's actually looking to go and level the playing field when it comes to clearing up against the Yi Sun-shin to get to the neutral objective faster, and you can already see Ook here having a blast in the mid lane here with Apro.
Yeah, and the mid prio here, I think in terms of damage, this Yehezkiel and also Witty combo will be lacking compared to Afro and also Ook here. It's gonna be super hard for them to be able to make a difference and also own the bushes before Mr. Afro owns it for himself. So now Kyo will rock the Purify, as I said earlier. It's gonna be a field day for Ook here, man. Like, it's already a close range marksman in the first place. Now, it's a bit easier for him to be able to lock him down.
Ooh, good
Definitely.
taunt.
Good sidestep from Weedy as well, right? To get out of that bush. 10 seconds on the clock here for our first neutral objective to spawn. Well, team's taking it slow here. First 2 minutes, 0 kills.
Ooh, good usage of the Concussive Blast to get Ook here to the lane faster, but he's not level 4. We'll have to rotate to the bottom lane. But wait, Yehezkiel's not level 4 either.
Gotta be careful. Let's see. Andoryu is on the turtle. Mountain Chalker didn't really land on a member. That's gonna be Andoryu securing it. Cars, though, taking a lot of heat there. Falling Star Moon will not be able to find anything there. That's a kill. Yehezkiel, though, will be the trade-off. That's gonna be Yehezkiel down. Joel. Quick 1-2. That's a double. Andoryu and Ook here now. Will Andoryu be able to escape? The answer is no. That's gonna be the Divine Judgment. Perfectly timed there. Will force Ook here to flicker. Cars joins in. Will he cause problems? The answer is no. Ook here will fall. Falling Star Moon on towards Witty. Is this trade even worth it? No.
Okay, again, same with game number 1. TLID get the early advantage. It all comes down to how can they maintain the lead with this composition.
Comes really solid by TLID. Again, it looked really good for Navi, but they forced the issue. Again, kind of failing to understand their composition is very reliant on a cycle of skills. And maybe everybody except for Esmeralda, right? Cars, though.
No.
That's a burst.
Oh, man.
Can't really underestimate the damage from Joe. Especially he is at a 401 right now.
It's a disease that all the XP laners have. Overestimating how much tankiness, how much shield Esmeralda or even Uranus can provide to you. And that's an easy way to kill those players at the most crucial moment.
It's really tough, man. Again, like, we gotta point this out for Cars. Whenever he's on a sustained hero like an Esmeralda and Uranus, he hasn't really been able to perform too well. I believe 0-3 start on the Uranus up against Kin, and now it's a 0-2 start to the game on the Esmeralda. Might not be his thing, you know? Especially with the Arlet up for grabs earlier and them already having a lot of CC. It's strange not to see it. And the fact that they went for Fredrin, by the way, but Ran will be locked down, has Purify.
Oh, that's a Damage though,
Wow.
just focus on
Ooh.
Iran.
No way.
And he survives. That's not a good sign. Tsunami Slam though will be committed. Yes, Gil will flee. Great
Oh.
calmness there to react from that pressure. Yeah,
Oh,
Navi
man.
now, not claiming a body from that fight, will instead shift their focus towards the turtle. They cleared the mid. Mountain Chakra popped. Iran jumps in back towards, oh, that's a Divine Judgment, pulling Andoryu towards the back. That's going to be the secure, neutral objective. That's going to be Iran now, focusing down. That's the Feather Airstrike. Oh, look here. Peculiar positioning. That's going to be the Wings by Wings, though. Securing himself to safety. Cars was the sole casualty alongside Witty.
And he missed the falling
What?
star moon.
Navi, the way they're playing their team fight, I would give it like a D- grade. That was really bad. They're just scattering all over the place, man.
Yeah, I agree. That was really, really bad. And again, Cars on a sustainable pick. Falling Star Moon missing despite Andoryu already locking him down. Aran!
A little bit too aggressive here. Taking a couple of turret shots, but is still up. And nope.
Oh,
That's Andoryu just sealing the deal there. Taking Iran down for the first time in this game.
I don't want to break that down. I feel like I'm a bit let down about some of the decisions that these teams are making this game. So Mirko, what's happening right now? Cars 1v1 against Joe and is out.
Again now, Cars gotta be careful here.
Oh,
I don't think Cars can make it. Yeah. Great. Closing the gap there by Joe. Great positioning, and that will be just a free kill. Witty and kill though. Off camera kill, top lane. So Navi got more from that fight.
Navi are able to actually equalize on the board. And somehow now, I mean, again, Cars will have to be taken out. Oh, and Andoryu walks up. Navi are still going to be really, really strong coming into Turtle 3, dude. TLID should not have given all that space to them. At least they bait out the Appraiser's Wrath from Andoryu, so they actually have more tools to play with now. But Navi, the gold lead's down for TLID. They can start wreaking havoc with Chiva getting Skypiercer stacks.
Oh, Bush is already owned by TLID. This should be the prime position for Wee to make a play.
Another airstrike committed. Oh, the first damage is definitely apparent there. Witty off the board. Iran now taunted. That's going to be Afro. Very low. Now with the Yi Sun Chin closing the gap, not able to connect that last kill. Oh, Joe wanting to kill Afro, but he is out of position after. So not a good trade there. Two members off the board as Navi claims the last and final turtle.
Oh man, that start of Andoryu just checking the bushes just sets up everything for Navi. It sets up the feathered airstrike, but that's not us. The damage is coming through, and Witty did not have a chance to even use the Divine Judgment.
It's getting real bad for TLID again. Same story from Game 1, winning out in the first neutral objective battles through team fighting, and then making some crucial mistakes that led to Navi taking it back. This time, though, I would say Navi actually forced it around from TLID a bit better compared to game number 1, where TLID were just the ones losing control based on the draft. But it's kind of similar here. They only have Witty to engage, and it's only one member. So when they go for it, they have to go for the instant kill. And right now, this is also why we don't get to see Carry a whole lot, right? It takes so long for her to get going. You need the 3-item power spike plus more. Because by the time you get the 3-item power spike, a lot of the enemy teams should actually already have enough items to deal with just the 3 items attack speed. So now for TL, their main win condition of bursting 1 before the fight even begins can't even really work. Because when you go for the Divine Judgment, it's not as far, the pull, compared to a Tsunami Slam, right? Like a Tsunami Slam takes you quite a distance away from the rest of the team. But with a Divine Judgment, you're kind of stuck there. Stuck to eat the Feather Airstrike, stuck to also get CC'd by Andoryu and Cars. So you're constantly stopped when you go for the Divine Judgment.
Yeah, and the fact that I think it has to start of a Divine Judgment towards one of the backliners, either Ukir or preferably Shive, because that's the winning condition from TLID that I can see so far if they want to win the match in this position, because they're already down in gold, and compared to Weedy, Afro can pretty much take some of the frontliners away from TLID, especially Weedy. Engage the engager. That's the name of the game.
Definitely name of the game here. First Lord is up.
Okay. And Dory's doing a good job
damage
of zoning.
taken there.
And
Yeah, great zone there.
Witty on the QC. He's just waiting for the Divine Judgment again. But even if he gets it, by the way, what a flank here. They know of their position. Witty and Kyo, I think they've been compromised. Falling Star Moon.
That's the Divine Judgment there. Oh, Feather Airstrike to deny the potential threat. That's going to be Iran just looking for an angle from the flanks. Priestess Wrath committed. Afro jumping. Tsunami Slam on towards the Heskyo. Vulnerable there, and he will be off the board. 5v4 now in favor of Navi. Make it a 5v3. Now let's see Navi. What will they be able to do? Seems like bottom side will be pushed, but that will be all from TL.
Oh no, Mirko, like, thoughts?
Well, again, their position was compromised, but they didn't understand each other. This could be the reason, or yeah, the result of all the changes they've made in the roster. I'm still at a loss for words. Again, it seems like that's the common occurrence this week. Just me being at a loss for words whenever I'm on the analyst position. That was just extreme disconnect coming in from TLID, dude. Witty walking up, despite Kyo already burning ult and dashing away. Like, they had time to see each other. They had time to communicate to each other. Both of those things didn't happen. They didn't look at each other, and none of them communicated with each other, it seems.
Yeah, it's just tough right now for TLID. And look at some of the damage dealers that TLID has. Kyo and Yuheskiel combined for 1 assist. You can see the lack of participation in this, the disconnect is also proven by the lack of KDA that's coming from the damage dealers of TLID. And look at where Joe is right now. He's just trying to make something happen on the other side of the court while they're getting dismantled here.
I don't know what they can do right now. Like, the 3-item power spike has just hit, and again, for a lot of members of NAVI, they're chill. They don't really have to care about it. Joe with a flank.
Oh no.
Good read by Andorio. That's a Tsunami Slam. Joe spotted. That will be Joe. Oh, great timing there on the Traceless to dodge the feathered airstrike. And Joe, great calculation, but now the threat is even far greater. Andorio caught acting there. Now Cars looking for a flank. Is this the right call? Pictures out of danger, but Iran and Kyo will be able to secure it. A little bit too overzealous there by Navi.
Cars, like, get this guy away from Uranus or Esmeralda or anything that relies on this shields and healing, man. This is just horrible so far from Cars. Despite, some of the members of Navi is actually doing pretty good. Cars, I feel like it's almost 0 impact so far with this Esmeralda.
He needs those CC heroes, man, or at least some damage heroes. The sustain heroes isn't doing him any justice right now. Just walks up to his demise again over to a carry. But Navi had no reason to actually go in like that, right? Like, they were able to bait out, well, they were trying to go for Joe, number one. They failed to do it. They need to know when to back away. They need to understand that they still are the ones with the lead right now. There's absolutely no reason for them to actually push the tempo the way they did. But now, what's done is done. Trying to go for the open. Falling Star Moon comes in. It's just a small open here. Witty.
Oh, that's the feather airstrike landing. Divine Judgment committed on towards Afro. Will be enough to take Afro down. Around though. Bursted down by Shibe alongside Joe. That's a double. Oh, Yin Yang overturn there. Almost finds a kill, but now V. Yeah, they found the opening to take 2 members, and this will be an open lord.
It's just weird. The fact that they're only down 1-point-something K gold lead, and they have a man advantage, and they lost the team fight like one-sidedly. Like, I don't understand what's happened at that time. The only thing that I can assume is the fact that this Kagra and also the carry has smaller window and also smaller avenues to actually deal damage compared to the Farsa and the Granger.
You have to understand it's a cycle of skills for TLID. It's not just, like Navi have consistent damage coming through with Shiva and Cars. For TLID, when they go for the burst, it's a cycle of skills from Yehezkiel to go for the burst, and then it's an ultimate from Kyo. Once those two are down, it's a window for Navi to continue the fight, while Shiva constantly goes for the gun down, does more damage, has more range, so is doing the damage at a safer distance, and now has almost a fully stacked Sky Piercer to deal with Aran and Witty, who aren't even that tanky. Like Aran, sure, he's getting to a point where he's getting to be very tanky. Feathered Airstrike zones him back, but Witty clearly is not able to take the shots.
Almost there. The Lord, though, will charge once in that mid-base turret. And it seems like here, both teams are, at least not TLID here, taking it slow here, waiting for an overextension. Conceal, Joe now, on Shocker, finds Shive with the flicker, calm, composed, and cold by Shive. Now with a winner crown, looking to find more outplays this time. It's a 5v4 still. But no waves are actually, apart from the mid, favoring their side. Tsunami Slam going to Witty. It's a 5v3 now, not too good for the Cavalry's mid turret should fall. Now V continuing to apply more pressure around eliminated, and this will be it for week 3 as Navi will close this series to a 2